So the word awareness, I want to make it a little bit more clear. What is awareness? Awareness is the knowing principle. Awareness is the knowing principle. Okay? So do not confuse with the knowing principle with the knowledge. Knowing principle doesn't change, knowledge changes. Yesterday I have a knowledge of mathematics. Today I have a knowledge of science. The knowledge is changed. But I can have the knowledge only because I am the knowing principle. I can know this or I can know that. I have the ability to know. Knowledge changes, but my knowing ability doesn't change. Just because I learned chemistry, your knowing ability changes. You have the knowing ability is same. That you apply and you get knowledge. The knowing principle is called Atma. The knowing principle is called awareness. Knowledge is related to sense objects, perception, or the mind, or the intellect. The knowledge comes and goes. Ignorance comes and goes. In the knowing, there is no change.
So if I am not able to understand a particular subject, it has nothing to do with my knowing ability.
No. Knowing is awareness, ability.
I have the knowing.
When you say
know that I didn't understand.
Yeah, you can understand based on your instrument. For example, you have a very powerful brain, you can understand quantum physics. Okay. If you don't have a powerful brain, you have ordinary brain, then you may understand science or mathematics. Mm-hmm. But the knowing ability operates through both. Its instrument can vary. Right? See, for example, my friend, he is a very good musician. His music skills are good because his brain and ears and body structure is designed for music. Whereas I am good in understanding spiritual teachings. In ability wise, he has a musical skill and I have a spiritual teaching. But knowing principle is same. Understand? The knowing principle is Atma. Knowledge can change depending on the instrument, depending on what you use. The knowledge can vary. Tomorrow I don't have knowledge of mathematics. Yesterday I don't have knowledge of mathematics. Today I have knowledge of mathematics. That means I had ignorance of mathematics, I have knowledge of mathematics. Okay? But what happened to my knowing ability? Nothing. That I know that there is ignorance, then I know that there is knowledge. The knowing is not changed because of ignorance or knowledge. The knowing ability is same. So I know there are thoughts in the mind. I know there is no thoughts in the mind. The knowing doesn't change.
Is knowing ability the power of one of the powers of consciousness?
No. Knowing ability is not a power of consciousness because power of consciousness appears and disappears. Knowing ability is not like Maya. Maya appears and disappears. Knowing ability is called Chit or awareness. Is its nature. It's not a function. So you have to understand the difference between nature and function. Okay. To give an example, you are a man. It's your nature. So you become the husband of your wife. You become the father of your children. You become an officer in the company, but your essential nature has not changed. Your function has changed. Right? In office, you exercise the power of an officer. In the house, wife exercises the power on you. With the children exercise the power on you. So the functioning may change. Okay? Powers may change. But you are same, right? Like that, knowing ability is not a function or a power. It's a nature of you, your essential nature. Okay? Sat, Chit, Ananda is your essential nature. It doesn't change. It has no birth, It has no death. But functioning can change. Functioning, if you have this body, you will function as a human being. If you have animal body, if you have bird's body, you may fly. The function will change. If you have what I'm saying is musical ability, you can express as music. If you have dancing ability, you can express as dancing. Your expression may change. But the knowing principle is never changes. The knowledge changes also. I have knowledge, I have ignorance. Okay. So to give an example, sun is nothing but light, sun. So you ask sun, my dear sun, what is darkness? Sun will say, I don't know what is darkness, I have never seen darkness. You ask the sun, my dear sun, what is light? Sun says, I don't know what is light, I am light. Right? Like that, awareness does not see ignorance or knowledge, because awareness is everything. It's the knowing principle. In that, something appears and disappears. To give another example of knowing principle, there's a lamp kept on the stage. Earlier days, they used to light a lamp. It's called Nataka Deepika on the stage. They didn't have electric lights. So in the stage, some actor will come. Rama will come and Rama will talk and go. Then Ravana will come, he will shout and go. Sita will come, she will cry and go. The actors appear and disappear on the stage. But nothing happens to the lamp. That lamp of light is called awareness. It is me, the real I. In this awareness, the body appears, disappears. Body becomes old, disappears. Mind appears, disappears. Intellect appears, disappears. But awareness, nothing happens. I am that light. That light is called Atma Jyoti. Light of the self. We have to always remember our true nature, awareness, which is the light of the self. So that gives us peace. Nothing else can give really peace to us. Our always disturbance in life is somewhere I am losing something, some identity I am losing. Somewhere I have to get. But ultimately you realize your ultimate nature, this deep peace. This is called freedom, mukti.